Welcome to Pinpoint Big Moment. Pakistan's top military delegation just landed in Dhaka, and it changes the regional balance. Could this be the start of a real strike from the East Partnership against India? Let's unpack everything. A high-level Pakistani military delegation has landed in Bangladesh for the first time in years, and Pakistan's Air Force and Navy officials are part of the team. This visit isn't routine. It signals a major reboot of military cooperation between the two countries. I'll walk you through who's there, what they might discuss, what equipment could be on the table, and why this matters strategically for Pakistan and for India. The delegation is led by Lieutenant General Tabassum Habib, Director General Joint Staff of the Pakistan Army. Pakistan Air Force and Navy officials have also joined, although their names remain confidential for now. The delegation landed in Dhaka and went straight to meet Bangladesh's Army Chief, General Waqar Uddin Ahmed. That alone tells us the agenda is high priority. These aren't desk talks. This is brass-to-top brass engagement aimed at reviving long-stalled military cooperation and taking it to a strategic level. What could be on the agenda? The stated initial items are ammunition and small military gear. Standard export items Pakistan has supplied in the past. But the composition of the delegation, including PAF officials, suggests the conversation could quickly expand into major items: fighter aircraft, land-based air defense systems, and other more sophisticated platforms. Why now? Because tensions with India are rising. Pakistan wants neighboring countries aligned or at least sympathetic. And a strong defense relationship with Bangladesh gives Pakistan diplomatic and strategic depth. Dhaka has recently greenlit procurement of a 4.5 generation multi-role fighter. That means Bangladesh is actively shopping for modern combat jets. Pakistan is pitching JF-17 Block 3 as an option. That's no accident. The JF-17 is cost-effective, packed with modern B-IVR capabilities, and fits a tight defense budget. For Bangladesh, the JF-17 solves multiple needs at once: affordability, multi-role capability, and straightforward logistics compared to pricier Western options. Why Pakistan's offer is attractive: cost effectiveness. JF-17 gives a lot of capability per dollar. Bangladesh's budget constraints make this attractive. Operational fit. JF-17 can meet air defense, ground attack, and training roles in one package. Logistics and sustainment. Pakistan can provide maintenance, spares, training, and even localized support. That's a big selling point versus vendors who sell jets but don't guarantee long-term sustainment in the region. Beyond fighters, bigger exports on the horizon. The presence of Navy and Army officials hints at wider cooperation: land-based air defense systems, coastal defense systems, munitions, and possibly maritime platforms. Pakistan could export ammunition and small arms first, then move to larger platforms if the political and financial framework is agreed. There's talk, and it's credible, that more sophisticated systems could be negotiated later: land-based air defense radars, electronic warfare suites, or even licensed production/co-development arrangements. Strategic implications: strike from the east. If Pakistan and Bangladesh deepen military ties, it creates strategic headaches for India. That matters because when a country plans offensive operations, it must now consider not only the western flank, but also potential challenges from the east. Diplomatically, more countries leaning toward Pakistan weakens India's regional dominance and complicates New Delhi's strategic calculations. In a crisis scenario, Bangladesh's alignment, even partial, could force India to rethink timelines and logistics for any offensive action. China's role and how it factors in. Pakistan's defense ties with China are already strong. China is likely to welcome and possibly support deeper Pakistan-Bangladesh military cooperation, either through technology transfers, joint exercises, or by nudging defense deals. For Bangladesh, working with Pakistan and indirectly with Chinese platforms diversifies its suppliers and reduces dependence on any single partner. Nothing is finalized yet. These are high-level talks. Many details are confidential and will take time to negotiate. Costs, delivery timelines, training, basing, and political approvals. Bangladesh must weigh its own strategic priorities, relationships with India, its economic constraints, and domestic politics. India will certainly respond diplomatically. Exporting sophisticated gear requires legal, financial, and political frameworks. Expect a phased approach, ammo and spares first, then platform deals. Watch for joint statements after the meetings, particularly anything mentioning defense production, training agreements, or direct sales. Monitor for MOUs on maintenance, training, or local assembly that would indicate deeper ties. Keep an eye on regional diplomatic moves, New Delhi's responses, Chinese involvement, and statements from Dhaka about defense orientations. To wrap up, this Dhaka visit is far more than diplomatic niceties. It's the opening move to rebuild and upscale Pakistan-Bangladesh. Military cooperation, potentially delivering fighters, ammunition, and more sophisticated systems to Dhaka. If that happens, the regional balance shifts and India will have to account for a new strategic equation. I'll keep tracking developments and report the moment concrete deals are announced. Which equipment do you think Bangladesh will buy first? Do you see this as a strategic win for Pakistan? Share your thoughts in the comments section. And if you found this update valuable, share it, like it, and subscribe to Pinpoint so you never miss defense updates.